Hello everyone. It looks like we had issues this afternoon printing out the printers at the correct sizes. Everyone who were printing today got a wrong poster size for some reason. So I thought using this opportunity, making this video to point out a few important settings during your printing. Besides my live demonstration during class, this video can also be used for future reminder as well. So for this particular project, our goal is to get a 30-inch times 48 inches poster, right? So number one, I recommend everybody to make sure that you flatten all of your Photoshop files, all of these layers, because the layers are there. They're gonna make the file size bigger, and then when the plotter to process your file, they're gonna increase multiple times sizes when it's being processed. So here you're gonna flatten, save as a file, still save this live file, right? And then save as another file and flatten all of the layers into one, just as this flattened file shows. See, all of the layers becomes one layer now. And then you're gonna save this file as a PDF file, okay? And then open your flattened PDF file up with Adobe Acrobat. Adobe Acrobat Pro, not Microsoft Edge, not Photoshop, because Acrobat will give us best control when we do large format plot. Okay, here I'm using Madeline's poster as an example. So once you have flattened PDF file, open up with Acrobat here, and then you're gonna do print, which is Control P, right? Okay, once you got it open up, go to the right printer. So here for me, I'm gonna choose a 343 Canon, okay, which is the one in the computer lab, the plotter. It might take a couple seconds to jump from printer to printer, just be aware of that. Now, make sure you're using actual size, because we're looking for a precise dimensions, which is 30 by 48 inches. That's our graphic size. And here, this printer and the other one in our studio will also default go to 30 by 42 inches. And all the gray areas you see in this preview window shows that these two portions will be cut off by the paper size, because we have a smaller paper size than our actual poster size. So here next we need to revise the paper size. Okay, so go to properties of the right, make sure it's the right plotter. Okay, so properties, and then we're here. All right, number one, before we change the paper size, number one, make sure you change the print quality to be standard. If you keep it as highest, the printer, it'll take forever for the printer to print out your poster. So save time, do standard. And standard is pretty high quality. All right, so that's one thing to change. And then you're gonna click on page setup tab. Here's very, very important. You're gonna uncheck borderless printing. Okay, uncheck borderless printing. This is really important. Next, you can change the paper size here. So go to here, paper size, go down to custom paper size. And then here we're gonna add 2 inches to the length and the width to our poster. So that'll be 32 inches and by 50 inches. So 32 by 50, which is 2 inches longer than our poster dimensions over here. Okay. Now you can click on OK. Okay. Come back to this window, and it might take a couple seconds for the preview window to show it correctly. So now you see your graphic size is 30 by 48 and the paper size is 32 by 50, which we just customized. Okay, at this point you are ready to hit print. Okay, so hit print. It's gonna process for a few seconds until you see this progress bar. It's gonna process for a few more seconds depending on your file size. If you have a very large file size, it's gonna take longer. If it's a reasonable size, it's gonna be pretty quick, but it's gonna take a few seconds. So you're going to see two windows popping up. The one on the right hand side says sleep, but once the plotter start to process your file, it's going to wake up. The one on the left, you have to do something important here. So you see your file sitting there, and then you're going to right click on your file and then hit print. So this is very important. Otherwise, your file will just be sitting there without being processed. It will never be printed. So by hitting print here, you actually send your file from your computer to the plotter, and then the plotter will start to process and print your poster. Since Madeline's poster has already been printed this afternoon, I'm not going to actually hit print here, just demonstrate and telling you where the print button is, and then you can actually take action. All right, that's how you print large format color plot. If you have any questions, let me know.